Imagine a world where screens disappear completely, no more phones in your pocket, no more laptops on your desk, no more TVS on your wall. Instead, your entire digital life exists all around you, projected into thin air, controlled by your voice, your gestures, and even your thoughts. This isn't science fiction or some far-off prediction. This is Google's Project Muhan, and it's about to completely transform how we interact with technology. Hey tech enthusiasts, John here from Artificial Fluency Technology, and today I'm breaking down Google's mind-blowing new AI glasses that nobody saw coming. Forget everything you know about failed AR attempts like Google Glass. Project Muhan is something completely different, powered by Gemini AI and Android XR. It's going to make your smartphone look like a relic from the Stone Age. Let's dive in. Let's address the elephant in the room. We've been promised revolutionary AR glasses before, and they've all flopped spectacularly. Google Glass made you look like a cyborg. Meta's Ray-Bans were glorified cameras. Apple Vision Pro cost as much as a used car and makes you look like you're wearing ski goggles at your desk. So, what makes Project Muhan different to revolutionary breakthroughs that have finally converged? First, the hardware has undergone a quantum leap. Project Muhan glasses look almost indistinguishable from regular glasses, weighing less than 75 grams. The waveguide displays deliver crisp, vivid visuals that blend seamlessly with your environment. And most importantly, the battery can last a full day on a single charge, something previous attempts couldn't even approach. Second, and most crucially, is the integration of Gemini AI. Previous AR glasses were essentially just notification displays or cameras stuck to your face. Project Muhan is a fully contextual, intelligent system that understands your environment, anticipates your needs, and responds to natural human interaction. It doesn't just display information, it intuitively knows what information you need, when you need it, and how you want to see it. This combination of breakthrough hardware and revolutionary AI integration means Project Muhan solves all the problems that doomed previous AR attempts, creating something that's actually useful enough to replace your smartphone entirely. The second game-changing component is Android XR, Google's new platform designed specifically for spatial computing. This isn't just Android slapped onto glasses, it's a complete reimagining of how software should work when it exists in your physical environment rather than on a screen. What makes Android XR revolutionary is that it's built around three natural human interactions. First, voice control powered by Gemini's advanced language understanding. Like basic voice assistants that require specific commands, you can speak to Android XR naturally, almost like you're talking to a human assistant. It understands context, remembers previous conversations, and can even detect the emotion in your voice to provide appropriate responses. Second, gesture controls that are intuitive and precise. Forget awkward hand motions or tapping the side of your glasses. Project Muhan can track microgestures as subtle as twitching a finger or nodding your head. You can manipulate virtual objects as naturally as you would physical ones, creating an interface that feels like an extension of your body rather than a technology you have to learn. And most futuristically, early implementations of thought-based control. Using unique sensors built into the temple tips of the glasses, Project Muhan can detect patterns associated with simple commands. It's still in its early stages, but the demos show users selecting menu options just by focusing their attention on them. No physical movement required. This three-pronged approach to interaction makes Android XR feel magical rather than technological. It's the first interface that adapts to how humans naturally behave rather than forcing humans to adapt to it. So what can you actually do with Project Muhan? Google's demos showcase capabilities that make current smartphones look primitive by comparison. Imagine walking down the street and seeing navigation instructions appear as glowing paths on the actual road, adjusting in real time as you move. No more looking down at your phone and bumping into people, or shopping online by having products appear as 3D models in your living room, letting you examine them from every angle, try different colors, and even see how they look next to your existing furniture, all without downloading specialized apps. For productivity, imagine having unlimited virtual monitors floating around you, sized and positioned exactly as you want them. You can have your email on one virtual screen, a video call on another, and a document you're working on a third, all without physical hardware, viewable only by you. Even entertainment is transformed. Instead of watching a movie on a TV, you can have it projected on any wall at any size. Or better yet, have characters appear to be in the room with you, turning passive viewing into an immersive experience. For social interactions, Project Muhan can display shared augmented spaces where people wearing the glasses can collaborate on projects, draw in 3D space, or even just hang out together as if they were in the same room despite being thousands of miles apart. The most impressive demo shows how Project Muhan integrates with smart homes. Walking through your house, virtual controls appear next to relevant devices, brightness sliders next to lamps, temperature controls next to thermostats, volume knobs next to speakers. Your entire environment becomes interactive, and all of this is context-aware thanks to Gemini AI. The glasses understand what you're looking at, what you're trying to accomplish, and what information would be most helpful at that specific moment. It's like having an invisible assistant that's always one step ahead of you, anticipating what you need before you even ask. The million-dollar question: when can we actually get our hands on Project Muhan? Google has announced that developer units will be shipping in the first quarter of 2024, with a consumer release targeted for the holiday season next year. The pricing is perhaps the most shocking part. Google is positioning Project Muhan as a smartphone replacement, with prices expected to start around $999. That's less than many flagship phones, yet offers functionality that no phone can ever match. This aggressive pricing strategy suggests Google is making a serious play to define the next era of computing. They're not treating this as an expensive niche product like Apple Vision Pro. They're gunning for mass market adoption right out of the gate. The implications are enormous. If Project Muhan delivers on even half of what Google is promising, we could be witnessing the beginning of the post-smartphone era, a fundamental shift in computing that happens perhaps once in a generation. Google's Project Muhan represents more than just another gadget. It's potentially the next major computing platform that could replace smartphones entirely. By solving the hardware limitations that plagued previous AR attempts and leveraging the incredible capabilities of Gemini AI, Google has created something that feels less like technology and more like magic. The combination of lightweight, all-day glasses with the intuitive interface of Android XR and the intelligence of Gemini creates an experience that's greater than the sum of its parts, a truly ambient computing platform where technology fades into the background while becoming more useful than ever. Whether Project Muhan will live up to its incredible potential remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Google is making the boldest move we've seen in consumer technology in years. And if they succeed, the way we interact with technology will never be the same. If you're as excited about Project Muhan as I am, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest developments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.